Dún Laoghaire Main Street has changed a lot over the years. These are some great photos from local historian Tom Conlon showing the difference between then and now. But one of the most dramatic changes that have happened is in the last 5 years, with a lot of shuttering and closing of local businesses through the recession. But this isn't a video to take a sad look at the shuttered shops on our main streets. Instead, it's a chance to take an optimistic look at some of the plans and policies and proposals we can put in place to get things going again. So come take a walk with me down Dún Laoghaire Main Street, and I'm going to talk through a few of those. One of the big problems we face is very similar to what's happening in the residential market, where a lot of the properties are being sat on, left shuttered, vacant and unused. So one thing we can do there is look at phasing out the vacant rents rebate. So if you own a property, a commercial property, and you can't fill it, currently you can get up to 100% of your rates, the rates you pay, rebated. So I think if we start phasing this out, it would encourage landlords to try start filling some of these vacant properties. So the next big thing we need to do has a lot to do with this, with parking. And more broadly, it's to do with giving local authorities more central funding to kind of free up some of their decision making. So currently local authorities, if they make a lot of their revenue from parking fees and from commercial rates, this kind of ties their hands a little bit. They're a little bit hamstrung. For example, if they want to say Main Street is incredibly congested, so therefore we're going to increase the parking rates to stop all the cars coming in, that's fine. But if they want to say, actually the local businesses are suffering, we want to decrease the parking rates so more people come down, park on Main Street, shop around, that's very difficult for them to do if they're cutting one of their main revenue sources. So if we instead give a lot of direct funding from central government to local authorities, that'll free up their ability to say, actually, you know what, on this Main Street we want to reduce commercial rates to encourage more businesses, we want to reduce parking fees to get more people and shoppers down, to get a bit of energy and life back into the Main Street. Now this has a lot of other ramifications and other reasons you would do this to make local government stronger, but this is just one of the main ones. So in addition to just giving local authorities more money, we also want to give them the power to intervene when certain shop fronts have fallen into disrepair. So this will help them step in and make sure that one single shop not looking so great or not being kept up to spec won't affect all the neighbouring businesses. So one thing we definitely need to do is to end upward-only rent reviews. Now this is because, actually I don't really need to explain why upward-only rent reviews are bad for small businesses, do I? Yeah. Next point. Now, the final piece of the puzzle is finance. It's access to credit. It has long been a policy of the Social Democrats that we need to take the credit unions and the post offices in Ireland and combine them to make a proper community banking sector. I know personally when I got my own business started around 5 years ago, it was a gargantuan struggle to get even just a 10 grand overdraft from the bank. Now imagine if we took the 380 credit unions in Ireland, which are sitting on around €8 billion in unused deposits, and we combine them with the retail network of over 1,000 post offices, and we enabled them to invest in and to lend to local community businesses. What a difference that would make for our empty main streets and for our small businesses trying to get started. I think it's a huge enabler to getting main streets going again. So, like I said at the start, I want to keep this video positive and optimistic. So even though there are a lot of still vacant premises here on the shopping centre and on the main street, there are a lot of ways in which Dún Laoghaire has got better in the last 5 years. And a lot of the main streets like Blackrock and Dalkey and Monkstown nearby are doing even better than most places in the country. So this is really a video with ideas for the whole country. It's how we can take the most struggling main streets and get them back on their feet, get them bustling again. And it's how we can take the good main streets like Dún Laoghaire and make them truly great. So this has just been 3 or 4 ideas in that vein. If you want to see all 10 ideas in our plan, visit socialdemocrats.ie/Main Street. And if you have some ideas of your own, please leave a comment down below and let us know, or tweet with the hashtag Project Main Street. If you like this video, there'll be lots more on how to improve the community, the constituency and the country. So like the page or subscribe and follow along. But now it is 10 to 3 on All Ireland Sunday Final, so I am off to watch the Dubs beat Mayo. See you next time.